doing a reading for the collective. Hi, collective. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. How y'all doing? Just clean my little hands real quick. Little sanitize. How y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the channel. So tonight we will be going into the tarot of opposition. Oh, I got cuts all over my hand from carrying mail. That's the bird. We're going into the tarot opposition, the tea leaf oracle, as well as the umbrella oracle that's mixed with the moon seekers oracle. Okay, so I got two oracle decks that are mixed together, and so that's what I got for us this evening. How you doing, Martin Simpson? I think I just seen Leah. Oh, look at that. Yep, Adriana, Leah, A Queen, Divine, Red. Okay, welcome everybody. So, first and foremost, let me just say I apologize for not doing Ophiuchus. Oh, yeah. Okay. How you doing, Mimi? I could have pushed myself to do it. But I've been seeing a lot of 555, 999, 888. I've been seeing a lot of praying mantis in the last 2 to 3 weeks. I've been seeing I've been attracting praying mantis, butterflies, and honeybees, and crickets. Child, I seen a cricket about this damn big on my screen. Oh Lord! And then somehow I don't know what I did, but I ended up getting it in the house, and then I was hollering because it was such a big one. I was scared it was gonna jump in my face. So then I was hollering. Y'all know how I feel about my buggies. But I was able to finally get him back outside. How you doing, Carla and Stephanie and Alicia and Mimi? So I wanted to do Ophiuchus today. But like I said, I've been seeing a lot of number sequences. 444, 888, 5, heavy on the 5s, heavy on the 9s. How you doing, L? What's up, Gigi? So I apologize to anybody who wanted the Ophiuchus reading. It will be coming out tomorrow. My family is experiencing a lot of change. When my husband departed, and I'm not saying like he ended up passing away, but before he passed away, just him deciding he wanted to live a different life. My children did not take it well, so they asked me for a pet. So we had got us a puppy. And she has been with me for the last 10 years. She ended up having like 4 seizures last night. And my baby, I treated her like she was one of my kids. My baby ended up having to be put to sleep. So I had a chocolate Boston Terrier. How you doing? She had honey brown eyes. And so it's been really hard on my kids. Especially my daughter, because she slept in my daughter's room. So it's just been a lot. So that's why I didn't get it done. I didn't get but 45 minutes of sleep last night. And when I called my job to see if I could take off, they said, how you doing, Chris and Bethany? They said we don't have, you know how you can take off if somebody passed away, but they don't do it for pets. So I had to go to work with just 45 minutes of sleep because I was at the pet hospital all night. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't do Ophiuchus. I needed to just take a second after feeding the kids to just kind of sit. So I'm here, but spirit is good. And, and I know some people will say, but they're not like people. But this is one of the pets I think I actually got closest to. Out of all the pets I've had all my life, this one it hurts. It does hurt. It hurts a lot. So way more than I thought it would. So yeah. So that's what's going on. Yeah, she was I used to call her my little fat. My little Coco. Because she was my brown Boston Terrier, and we called her Coco. But yeah, Coco is going on and to be the most high. So anyway, y'all, so let's get into it. So that's why I didn't do it. So Ophiuchus will be tomorrow. And so I apologize if that's, but I wanted y'all to know why I wasn't here. Yeah, so let me see. So L, Latoya, I see you, Carla, Alicia. I think I spoke to you, Red, Brianna, Gigi, I am covered 75, Franco LaFaro, Bethany Elliott. Okay, I see you. Concrete Rose, Brianna Shanice. Okay, Stephanie Rayburn. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody who is in the room, in the chat. Okay, it is gonna be this gonna be a good read. I feel it in my spirit. I hope that, well, anyway, they always be good to me though. I don't know. Hopefully it's not fried. You know, that's what I'm saying. I don't want it to be fried, but Spirit know what they know what to do. What's up, Jeremiah Brooks and Helen Utter? Okay, y'all. Let's see. Holy Spirit, what you... Oh, wait. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I thank you for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit. What is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit? In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I thank you. Ashe. Okay. You said my energy be on point. Well, thank you, baby. Thank you, Jessica Martinez. Welcome to the channel, sweetheart. Okay, Holy Spirit, what you got? What you got? What you got? What you got for the collective? What is it that we most need to know tonight? Now, y'all know about the tarot opposition. This has the light and dark side. So instead of, you know, so let's see. How you doing, Brenda G? I don't know. Well, you know, anytime we bring out the tea leaf cards, y'all always do real good with that tea leaf. I noticed that. Now, I can't promise. I don't have no idea of what's going on. But we about to see. Okay, we got the Queen of Cups on the darker side. Knight of Pentacles, though, is on the lighter side. Eight of Cups is on the light side. All right. 10 of Cups is on the lighter side. Okay. But then we have Death on the dark side. So let's see here. All right. So we got a Queen of Cups is on the darker side. So we got somebody who is definitely a drama queen. This Queen of Cups. This is somebody who is not the most loving. She is full of drama. She starts stuff. She be a little bitchy sometimes, you know. Not as much as a like a Queen of Swords, but she definitely can be emotional, very emotional. I don't know if you would want to deal with her when she brings the drama, because that means she can be nasty. She can be just likes to start stuff, like meddling. She just can be a little meddler, and it just creates a lot of tension. This is also somebody, the way she's drinking from this cup, this is somebody who does not think about other people. She thinks about her needs, what she wants, and what she wants to do. This is why she's drinking from the cup herself. So it's like there is a Knight of Pentacles out here, though, that is facing this Queen of Cups like he's trying to make her an offer. Okay, so it looks like a Knight of Pentacles went to a Queen of Cups on the darker side, and he made her an offer. But with the Eight of Cups, somebody else, now, even though this is on the lighter side, it looks like somebody had to leave something behind, and they were sad about it. Even though it looked like this was the right decision, somebody else had to walk away. So someone made an offer, and it definitely looks like the Queen of Cups is like rejecting the offer. Like, I don't want your offer. I'll take your offer, drink from the cup, and give you nothing in return, type of thing. But with the 10 of Cups, somebody had to walk away from something that they thought was their happily ever after here with this 10 of Cups. Now, the 10 of Cups has also got this ladybug on it, signifying that this was supposed to be a union that was not only their happily ever after, but they were supposed to have a lot of good luck. But somebody is very disappointed that you see how they got this key on the side of them. And so it's like somebody got this, they got their head down, they're walking away, and it's like, man, I have to walk away. And I think they had to take their offer with them, because the Queen of Cups looked like she don't want that. She don't want it. She don't want whatever they're offering. So with the Death here, this was looking like whatever's happening between these two is permanently over. Okay, with the Death here in the darker side. So this is a permanent harsh ending between these two. She doesn't want the offer. She's pretty selfish. She probably talked about it. Real drama filled. It's like, I don't want your little measly offer, Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles had to leave, turn around, and walk into the unknown. And it was a lot of trials and tribulations in this unknown. But they decided, but what I find interesting is that whoever walked away, they decided that, listen, I don't think that they wanted this happily ever after with the Queen of Cups. I think they decided that despite if the Queen of Cups rejected them, I'm going to still go for my happily ever after anyway. So that's what it's looking like to me. So it's like somebody, they could have either tried to leave behind their happily ever after, but it's looking like, no, I'm going to go ahead and maybe try to go towards it and just, or maybe, I don't know. We're going to have to clarify because I'm seeing it two different ways. It's either they walked away and went towards their happily ever after and just went ahead and ended things with the Queen of Cups, or they walked away because they knew that this was the right thing to do. And then it put an end. I don't think that this is the end though, because it's in the upright. But death is on the darker side, but it's like permanently over. So maybe this idea of them being together, it had to be permanently over. But we're gonna figure it all out. How you doing, Ray? Pick Misha. Okay, I don't know you, Ray, but you can. I don't like that. Okay, what's up, Flame Rockstar? How you doing, Sandra? Jeremiah Brooks, I seen you. And Joanne Rose, Marquita 23, Miss Original. How you doing, baby? Welcome to the channel. Okay. I'm getting rid of my fried ones. Hey, Jacqueline Garth and Dr. Queen. Okay, so let's just break it all down. And James Jones, how you doing? So let's go into the Queen of Cups on the darker side. Let's talk about why this queen wants to drink from the cup by herself. How you doing, Sharon? She wants to drink from the cup. She's also full of Jane, Sway, Qua, weaving. Hey. Okay. Let's talk about the Queen of Cups on the darker side. Why is she so drama filled? Why she want to drink from the cup herself? She's selfish. She's selfish as hell. This Queen of Cups in reverse. Woo! Justice is in reverse, or the darker side, I should say. So that means the justice on the darker side. So this is somebody who is definitely being unfair. Woo wee! Eight of Wands is on the darker side. This is somebody who is blocking communication. Y'all not talking. Y'all are totally out of alignment. You and this Queen of Cups. What's up, boss lady? I'll take it. Six of Swords is in on the darker side. Okay. Something here between the two of y'all is not moving forward. In fact, there is no more water. See how this side has the water? This is saying this boat ain't going nowhere. So you and somebody, it's like, what's going on here? There's no emotion at all. Well, with no water being there, there's no, even though this is supposed to be the Six of Swords, the Six of Swords is about moving towards peace. But this, like, somebody can't move towards peace because, like, damn, if everything, all the water's dried up, it's like, ain't no emotion to give. So maybe somebody feels like we can't move towards peace because somebody lacks emotion, or they feel like they ain't got no more emotion to give. There's nothing left to talk about with this Eight of Wands. Somebody feels like y'all are completely out of alignment. See how the boy's trying to jump over these wands, but he's tripping and falling. It's like somebody feels like every time they communicate with their person, it's like their words, like they either trip up on their words. It's like, it just seems like y'all are not in alignment. Have you ever had a conversation with somebody? How you doing, Lakeisha? Have you ever tried to have a conversation with somebody, no matter what you say, it's like they turn your words into something that you totally didn't mean, and then it's like it starts an argument. You're like, I didn't even mean for us to get like this. I was just trying to talk to you. But it seemed like every time you talk to them, they take it like, I don't know, it's like it flips into some sort of offense, no matter how nice you could be. It be like that depending on the person. Now, whoever this is, you guys may not be talking, and every time you try to talk, you may feel like it just leads to nowhere. Like you end up hurting yourselves trying to talk to them. They may turn your conversation into something that it's not. Now, it could be too, this person will sometimes ghost you, but I definitely think that when you do try to talk to them, it gets you nowhere. I think too, and this person is like very emotionless, because like this is somebody you may want to talk to and get towards peace, but the Six of Swords, ain't no water here. So you can't, it's like you can't go nowhere. This person lacks emotion. This person also, so it's like you can't talk about the past, but you also can't talk about the future. There's no water. The ship ain't going nowhere. So it's like talking to a brick wall, dealing with somebody who has zero emotion. Like they have no empathy, no nothing. I see you, Valerie. How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Hey, Patricia, and Violet, welcome. So here it is. With the Eight of Wands, every time you do try to talk to them, it gets you nowhere. You trip up on your words. You can't talk about the past. You can't talk about the future, because this person just seems like they don't care at all. So they don't care if y'all move towards peace. So like if y'all have a fight, they don't want to talk about like what happened. And then you can't talk about the future. Like, where's the relationship going? You can't talk to this person about nothing, about where y'all going, what y'all trying to do. It just seems like, I'll be honest, it feels very confusing, the energy. And then with the Justice in reverse, it feels like this person, they are forever doing you dirty. And the way that this Queen looks, it's like this Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like with this Justice, they know they do you dirty, but because of the way that the communication is, and you see how sad her face looks, it feels like somebody is like knocking somebody's crown off their head. You see how her crown is over here? It's like this person, because of the way that this Queen of Cups, you know, a Queen of Cups, I'm telling you, they bring drama. So it's like, remember how I just said, it's like every time you try to talk to them, it's like they turn it into something. It's like it starts an unnecessary argument. And so it's almost like I feel like somebody's self-esteem is being hit, because it's like, you know how we tell you, straighten up your crown. Everybody should walk with a certain level of self-respect and self-love. But it's like she did just completely, like she don't even recognize herself. And like her sword is down. So it's like sword is also about thought energy. Like the way she feels about herself. Everything here is not like, it's just not feeling very balanced at all. But whoever the Queen of Cups is, they know what they're doing. It's like they're doing this shit on purpose. So it's like purposely driving another person crazy. So like if I come to talk to you, Collective, how you doing, Sandra, Brianna, and Jess, and D. Bartlett? So I'm trying to talk to Collective, and I'm like, hey, Collective, how you doing today? It's such a beautiful day. Oh my God, the sun is out. Oh my God, why are you talking to me about the sun? It is too early for you to be talking about the sun. Why are you so damn happy? Oh, well, I didn't mean anything by it. You know, I mean, everybody could be going through something, right? Oh, so now you trying to say I'm going through something. So what you trying to say, I always got a problem? Like that type of stuff. And you be like, back it up, back down. I was just saying it was a nice day. I don't even know how did we get into an argument now? And you just looking like what? And then the next thing you know, a Queen of Cups, because they like the drama, and notice how she took her crown off. Now they're verbally assaulting you, and so now they're accusing you. Well, of course you would talk about something like that because you're dumb. Like they just start like really hitting you for no reason, assaulting you with like creating emotional upset. Is the feeling that I'm getting. So somebody can't do right by their words. They can't say anything. You can't talk about the past. You can't bring up the future. This person will then verbally assault whatever you try to bring up, internalize it towards you, and then start verbally assaulting you to where now your self-esteem feels like shit. Okay? Now, somebody keeps trying to make an offer despite all this. You are in a Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So you feel like you're very happy, jovial. This is somebody who wants to make an offer. You see what I'm saying? Like, well, I feel like this is still worth investing in, even though this person is mean as all hell. So let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles. How you doing, Nyla, Sharon, and Vanite Davis? How you doing? So Knight of Pentacles. Holy Spirit, what you got for the Knight of Pentacles on the lighter side? What you got for the Knight of Pentacles on the lighter side? Okay. You keep trying over and over and over again, despite this being hard. See, you see, this person really leaves you. Is this supposed to be like that? So this is like the Two of Wands. You always come in making a plan to go towards your person, whoever, even though they're very moody. I'm going to make a plan to try to come out of this mental space. So like you don't want to be in a mental headspace with the Eight of Swords. So you notice I never even noticed this. You see how this almost looks like a heart right here. I never noticed this till now. So it's like you don't want your heart to be troubled. Y'all see it? It looks like a little heart right behind here. But notice nobody's in this chair. So you don't want to start putting yourself in a mental headspace and assuming I know why my Queen of Cups is full of drama like that. Maybe they're going through something. You try to come in making a plan to not be putting yourself in no type of mental prison. So you just always try to come with your best foot forward and you try to start every day like it's a brand new day. I got somebody who is very optimistic. I'm out. Hella optimistic with the Fool here. So it's like, and you take each day as it comes. So, okay, they was a bitch yesterday. And they was mean to me yesterday. But it's a new day. And I'm not going to let yesterday ruin. Today could be better. And so you try again. Even though you know this person's going to bite your head off. Hi, Crystal Baptista. How you doing? Beauty, Aquarius, Kristen, and Cat Tree. So it's like somebody tries again. Day after day after day. Okay, y'all. So let's talk about this Eight of Cups. Now, you're getting ready to have to leave something behind, even though you don't want to. How you doing, B Wolf? So let's talk about this. Let's talk about somebody is getting ready to walk away, even though you feel like you have the key to make something work between the two of y'all. I think somebody's realizing it. Listen, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. It's like at some point you're going to have to just let go. Now, with the Eight of Cups, you decided that it's probably in your best interest, especially remember I said you don't want to be in that mental prison. Maybe this is just not going to work. And I think that even though you didn't want to, somebody decided to listen. It's just probably in my best interest to just let them be. And because I've tried. I mean, you tried. You always was putting your best foot forward. You was always trying to start anew each day. But it's just not working. So I think you finally decided that it would be in your best interest. Like maybe your key, like, you know how sometimes it's not that you're a bad person, but notice they have that golden key. Maybe this person and you just don't have the right keys that mesh together, but maybe you would be better suited somewhere else because I definitely still see that Ten of Cups, right? So maybe it's not you and the Queen of Cups ain't gonna work. I mean, especially on the darker side, which would be like the Queen of Cups in reverse. Y'all ain't gonna work. But maybe it's not a reflection on you. You have the right key, wrong person. Wrong person. So that's just how it's feeling. Okay. What's up, Rump Sung Vlogs Official? How you doing by Divinity's Power? Lady like me. Elite shining. How you doing? Welcome to the channel, baby. Okay, y'all. B Wolf is correct. It's almost 200 people in the room and not enough likes. Will you all please double tap the screen right in the center of your cell devices or hit the 3 dots in the top right corner and let's get the likes up, please. And thank you. Feelings of no, baby, we're not taking any questions like that. I'm not answering personal questions. How you doing, Anad Carter? So let's talk about this Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is in the upright. So you decide that you still believe that you have the right key, maybe wrong person. So with the Ace of Wands, it's on the darker side. So that means that, listen, you pulling teeth trying to get this person to come out of their drama. How you doing, Janessa? Excuse me. I always call it's Janisa. No. Janisa Cox. Welcome, baby. Hey, Robin. Hey, Brittany. Jessica. How you doing? I'm trying to remember, baby. Because I always want to say Janessa, but it's Janisa. Okay. I remember. I'm going to get it. You might have to correct me a few times. I'm telling you, y'all know I'm bad with it. How you doing, Christina and Michael? Hello. So, you're whoever is in the Knight of Pentacles. You want to make an offer, but you want to make an offer that you feel like is going to be received. So with Judgment here in the upright in the Six of Pentacles, you decided, listen, remember I said this one with the drama. So with Judgment, it's like you're calling judgment. You want to go and resurrect something new. So you want a fair, balanced relationship. So somebody has decided it's too hard working with this Queen of Cups in reverse. Every time I try to say anything, she bites my head off. So with the Six of Pentacles, and even though it looks like 3 Pentacles, it literally says 6 of Pentacles there. Somebody is like, I want to go build my Pentacles and rebirth something with someone else. I want to resurrect something else. Now, normally Judgment is about resurrecting something. So are you going to leave someone and go back to someone else? I don't know. But Judgment is definitely is you want to have mercy. But with the Six of Pentacles, you want something where it's equal give and take. Now, so in order to do that, you reluctantly change directions with the Ace of Wands in reverse. Because see, nothing with this Queen was growing. It's just pure dark. It's like no matter what you do, it's like the twig, the straw that breaks the camel's back, you about there. That you're almost there. So you decide, okay, I'm going to quit fighting with this person. I'm going to go try to find a more balanced relationship with someone else. Now, I want to clarify Judgment because I'm like, are you resurrecting with someone from the past? Now, it's not the Six of Cups, but you definitely are you're calling judgment. You want mercy shown. So maybe you just, gonna try to find someone new, or are you going to someone from your past? I don't know. We getting ready to see. Clarify, please, Holy Spirit, the judgment in the lighter side. Judgment on the lighter side. Holy Spirit, please clarify judgment on the lighter side. Three of Wands is on the dark side. Yeah, this person does not like you. Okay. So you just deciding you're gonna just okay. It's not that you're rebirthing with someone else. You decide that you're just going to work on yourself. This person doesn't like you. And remember I said the way that they was talking to you, it was like they would belittle you because it's like they were very unjust. It's like somebody's crown was always being knocked off their head. That's kind of what I'm getting here. That, this person was upsetting you emotionally. And so I think that you realized that with the Two of Cups in reverse that your person resented you. It wasn't going to grow because they look down on you. Look at how he's looking down on her. Like he despises her, even though she's the Two of Cups. She's loving. She's a loving, nice queen. But he looking at her like, I can't stand her ass. Like, look at the face. Like he said, he can't stand her. You see how he just looks so, y'all. I don't like his face. Like, he's even looking like he just can't stand her dress. Like, she looks like she got her hand back. Like, she want to hold his hand. And he looking like, I ain't about to hold your damn hand. Like, that's the look he has. And so with judgment, somebody may feel like, maybe you feel like with the Three of Wands, you went back to this person. Remember I said this Queen of Cups? So let's say somebody went back to a relationship with someone thinking that it was going to be love. But being that the Two of Cups is on the darker side, this is somebody, things weren't growing with the two of y'all because if this person does not like you like that, now it explains why they're talking to you like that. You know what I'm saying? There's no love to be had. Remember, I just said you can't talk about the past. You can't talk about the future because this person has no water moving this ship. So how can we make peace? We got an argument. This is, even though the Page of Cups is not out here, the feeling that I'm getting is that one of y'all is very emotionally mature. It definitely feels like a sweet person, always trying to find your silver lining. And the other person is just mean as all hell. They're not as emotional. They're very like bite your head off type of thing. And so, and they could either be jealous or resent you. So it's just like I know for sure they don't like you, but they could be jealous of you. And so it's like you are very positive and you're always trying to look into the future. You even put your hand back and notice how he got his hand I ain't about to hold hands with you. This person don't like you. So that's Three of Wands. It's on the darker side. See how he's sitting there by himself? So somebody always self-sabotages the relationship, so you end up by yourself. So maybe you feel like with the Two of Pentacles, this person, part of the reason why it never grows, things never grow between the two of y'all, is because this is not a balanced relationship at all. You are full of emotion. They have zero. You try to be loving. They don't love you at all. They don't even like you. It's like y'all on two different pages. So this is why he cannot hold his pentacles. See how he's trying to juggle and hold his pentacles successfully? It's like y'all always drop the ball because y'all on two different pages, especially emotion wise. So it's like maybe you feel like you went back to somebody maybe from your past. You tried to go into it with the best of intentions, and it just kept being like somebody threw a pie in your face every single time, every single damn time. No matter what you said, no matter how you try to communicate, they would just attack you, verbally assault you. Now, with Judgment being in the upright, though, you thought it was when you went back, you thought it was going to be positive. But what you ended up getting was somebody who did not know how to give you equal give and take. And so you always ended up having to go into another direction. And that direction always led you to sitting somewhere off by yourself. So it's almost like, remember how I said this person, it looks like they're purposely starting arguments with you. But it's so that they could isolate you. It's like, see, this person, like, imagine if this was her, right? She's sitting here by herself. So it's like they start these arguments and then it's like they do it on purpose so you'll have to be by yourself. They don't really like you like that. Like, he looks sad. He looks sad and depressed. So it's like somebody just like, they start arguments. You're trying to work with them and it's like, they don't really, I'm telling you, it's like this person is self-sabotage. Like, they'll leave you by yourself all the time, like all the time. So it's like you always feeling like you dropping the ball. And I think you had the best of intentions. Now it makes sense on why you was like, okay, maybe I just need to walk away and just leave this behind. I'm trying. They don't want to. They're self-sabotaging, starting these. It's like you catching you know how if somebody do something enough, you catch the pattern. Every time I try to talk to you about something, you start an argument and you walk away from me. And now I'm left sitting here in my sadness and you off to do whatever you wanted to do, which was drinking from your cup elsewhere with someone else. Or what are you doing? So it's like somebody is starting fights on purpose is the feeling I'm getting. And so no matter what you said, it was going to lead to a fight because they didn't want to be with you anyway. So let's talk about the Ten of Cups. Now, I think you thought this relationship was supposed to be your happily ever after. I think you thought this was also supposed to be positive. And the reason why I say that is because Judgment was on the upright. So you thought that when you went back, see, there's a baby in there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little baby in there. It's like, okay, when I go back to this person, we're going to resurrect the relationship. It's going to be positive. And it ended up being pure shit. That's what that's looking like. Somebody's relationship was trash. I mean, straight trash. Let's talk about the Ten of Cups. So you thinking this is going to be your happily ever after relationship with full of good luck and love between the two of y'all. This is your ultimate happiness. And you're trying to work with your ultimate happiness, but your ultimate happiness is talking to you like you're a piece of trash on the floor. Let's talk about the Ten of Cups in the upright. Holy Spirit, clarify this Ten of Cups in the upright. See, you thought this was going to be your Ten of Pentacles and your Ten of Cups. Y'all was going to have a home. You see the sun is above the door. You was going to have this happy home. Y'all was going to have money. Y'all was going to have this happily ever after. It was going to be perfect. This is so, whoever is my Knight of Pentacles, you thought that this was going to be it. This was your end all be all. Y'all was going to have money. You was going to have a happy home. It was going to be this one thing. It was going to be all of that. But little did you know, the very thing, see, you was the star. So I'm not going to get no closer because she's naked. So the star here, and it's on the lighter side, you had a lot of hope for this relationship. Like somebody had put like I don't know how this person, as mean as they are, convinced you that it was going to be love, money, happiness. Like they did. I'm going to be honest, they may have love bombed you at some point, but They had to, because you had a lot of hope for this. Like you went into this with the best of intentions, even when they were difficult to work with. So with the Two of Swords, though, is in reverse. I think after a while, you started to realize that what you thought was your happily ever after was like nothing was growing. This person was always freezing you out. So it's like they was always creating endings for you. So, hey, Ebaz. How you doing, Michael Hollins? What's up, Rick Hill? Blue Moon Revelation, Starlight, Darcy. Uh-oh. How you doing, Darcy? Mojo. Apples are delicious. Nikki, Stanley. How you doing? Hey, JP. I don't know where you at, but hey, boo. Hey, Mark Tyrone. Okay, there he is. Hey, Edward. Spiritually intuitive. Shanae. Roderick McKnight. Angel. Okay. Shalani Singh. Helena Walter. Okay. I didn't see you at first. I didn't know my chat, y'all, was behind. So here. Okay. So you got the Two of Swords on the darker side. So with the Two of Swords is normally the person who has to guard their heart, right? You kept being at a stalemate with this person. You kept trying to make something grow with somebody who was hell-bent on creating hellfire and hell-bent. Do you know how this mound almost looks like he's on his knees, like he's at a plot, like a graveyard. So no matter how much love you tried to show this person, no matter how much hope you had in this person was hell-bent on treating this like this was like they just kept killing it. It was like death on arrival. So he's almost kneeled down, like this looks like a plot of death here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're forever at a stalemate. Nothing can grow. This person just every time it's like you try to build something to grow, they kill it. They just kept killing it because don't they look like a memorial? Like he's kneeled down in front of like a grave site almost. So it's like this. And what was there? Your relationship. That was what was in that burial plot. Your relationship. This person was the Ten of Swords. No matter what you tried to do, positive or negative, no matter how optimistic you were, no matter, okay, I'm going to not let yesterday's problem affect today's problem, this person froze you out. They never let you in. They was letting you, this person, I'm going to be honest with you, the person that you're dealing with seems like they have a very closed heart chakra. How you doing, Jay the Rail Finer? How you doing, Arlene? Okay, so here it is. It seems like this spiritually intuitive tarot. How you doing, sweetie? So it seems like no matter what you did, this person, it was like you couldn't win for losing. They were never going to let you in their heart, ever. This person is cold and they treated you cold and you felt stuck. A lot of times it's like you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. And I'm not trying to fit anybody by saying it, but like it's like for real, you can't move when you're frozen. And this is what this person was doing. So it's like you could be as hopeful as you want. If they're hell bent on being at a stalemate. They're hell bent on y'all being in two different directions. They're hell bent on killing everything you suggest on arrival. And now it makes sense. Everything you was trying to do, they was killing it. But I know why they're killing it. They don't like you. Which then makes you wonder, well, why are they trying to, well, how did y'all get back together to begin with if this person don't like you? I got questions, Spirit. Let's talk about the death. Because now it's making sense. So it's like so the death is not necessarily that you wanted to kill the relationship. This person was killing it. They wasn't giving you an ounce to work with. Like, I don't like this energy. Let's talk about the death. Okay, maybe to tell us why they so damn cold. But it definitely feels like this person, because it's a lot of ice. It's a lot of ice. Look at that, this snow. So that's what I'm saying. It feels like somebody's heart chakra is closed. Let's talk about the death, Holy Spirit. What you got for death on the darker side? Death on the darker side. Your person is happy over indulging on the pleasures of life. They don't want to change their perspective. They enjoy being manipulative. So the reason why it seemed like you could never get anything to grow was because this person they like the ladies of the night. This reminds me, you see how she looks like this is a saloon or one of them places like back they showing them westerns and they had the house of prostitutes. Do you see the curtain? You see how she looks? She has her oils and her massages and her drinks. Come on in here, baby. What you want tonight? Pick you a gal. Like this is like, I'm not trying to offend no woman when I say that, but this is what it reminds me of, them old country westerns where they had like them prostitute houses, and you would go in there and you would see there would be different people in the different rooms. Have y'all never seen them? Like they never got real detailed in them, but you knew that I've seen them like on the little western movies. And so this is what this is looking like. With here with the Sun card, this is what made this person happy, was to go overindulge. They was going to visit somebody who, I can't believe I said a prostitute, but maybe they are. Maybe they got some, this person likes, they definitely overindulge on the pleasure of life. And this is why their heart is never, it's like you could get nothing to grow. This is definitely somebody who likes multiple options. They could be messing with a prostitute. I said it. It left my mouth, so I got to go with it. Then here with the hangman, it's like this person's not going to change their perspective. They're like being the magician in reverse. This is somebody very manipulative. They had no plans on growing love, period. This person like getting down. And they like doing stuff behind someone's back. You know, some people don't want a relationship, but they get a person and then they like to cheat because that gives it, like they like the thrill of somebody not knowing. Like that's like a turn on for them. Does that make sense? So it's a part of their like okay. You remember how I said, y'all, some of these people, I haven't, now Pandora's box has not come out in this reading. Okay, Pandora's box has not come out in this reading. How you doing, Deidre? Thank you for the gift, baby. Who sent the little gift? Squirrel Cup, Darkness of Chaotic Waters. Thank you so much, baby, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for the little gift thing here. I appreciate you. Angel, thank you. Miss Roslyn, Ashlyn, Ann Unsworth, welcome. Oh, Lord, this thing just moved real fast right when I was on some names. Bronx Queen, welcome. I did not know. Oh, Lord, now I done moved completely out the read. Latricia Brown, Tina Smith Ivory, Deidre Kerr, Dean B, Nikki Stanley, Tina Harris. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all of you all. Erica Castle, Be More Vibes. Welcome to the channel. And I think I'm all caught up. And Puck Gardner and Deanna Musa. Okay, listen. I'm not saying this person has a Pandora's box. But what I am saying is they got a weird thing. I promise you. Because this person doesn't like relationships, but they like overindulging. But they are in a relationship, but they like being cold to you. It's like they like, I don't know why I'm getting that feeling. So okay, I got to go with what I feel. I think this person gets into relationships, but they purposely cheat because it's like a fetish thing for them. The idea of cheating and doing something behind somebody's back, it's a turn on. And it makes them happy. And they might be sleeping with prostitutes. It's like a thing. They like to overindulge. They do got multiple sex partners. And they're doing drugs, alcohol. I'm talking about honeys. Whoever they visited, they got it all. They got the oils, the creams. Come on, baby. Look, she got her little payment box back here. I'm not kidding. I think somebody goes and visit a whorehouse. I'm not even kidding. I think they're happy when they visit the whorehouse. I'm not kidding. I think somebody visits a prostitute house. Because don't that look like her little place to put her money? And she got her oils. Come on. It's got to look like it's romantic. Ain't nothing romantic about this whorehouse. See? Because look, you see, this ain't about emotion. See how the cup is here? It's like, child, this ain't about me doing all this. Somebody likes, they're happy overindulging. Even though, and they need to change your perspective. Because see, the hangman's here. But they don't want to change their perspective because they like being like this. But I think this is a fetish for them. So it's like they get into relationships, they treat their person like shit, because then it kind of gives them the grounds to go cheat. And then it's like does something for them to be like, yeah, I'm cheating on this person because they get on my nerves. But it's like something about being able to do something and getting away. I'm telling you, this person is weird, man. I don't like the energy. It's real nasty. They're mean. They're mean to you. And then it's like they do stuff to you. Then they justify it. This is why I got to go out here to the whorehouse. Like, I just like, that's what it feels like. This is why. You piss me off, you know. But this person has no emotions. But they are in a relationship. And they keep agreeing to relationships because I think they need that element. Because like cheating is not fun. See, some people like the thrill of almost getting caught. They like the thrill of doing something behind somebody's back. And that's what it feels like. So it's like one of y'all, whoever's in the Knight of Pentacles position, they're seeing this person like they really want a relationship. They want to establish a home and a family and money and really have it all. And the other person is using the person not for any of those reasons. I just want you here so I can say you my person, and then you make my thrill. So when I go visit the whorehouse, ooh, it's even more exciting. You know, because I'm doing something behind your back. You know, that's what I'm feeling. I don't know who this is, but your energy is ass. If you're a cross watcher, you know that I'm talking about you. For real. How you doing, Okalani? I don't like the energy. The energy is terrible. Because I don't like sneaky stuff. And this is what this is feeling like. How you doing, Julian C. and Teresa Pierce? I think I already spoke to you, Teresa. Yeah, I don't like the energy. The energy is terrible. Holy Spirit, what you got? See, this explains too. So it's like, because think about it. The person likes to start fights with you. And then it gives them an excuse to leave. And then where do they run? To the whorehouse. I think it gets their mojo going so that they could do their business. They be going to town. That argument set them off. Like, I'm dead serious. This is weird. Spirit, y'all always doing this to me. Wow. This person is just like the arguments do something. So now it's like, ooh, I'm gonna go do da behind their back because you didn't set me off. Like, I'm telling you, it's like somebody feels like absolutely not, Charlotte. This is not that type of, no, I'm for the collective. I don't do no personal readings. I'm not that type of reader. Keep scrolling, baby. Somebody else will probably pull a card. I don't do that. How you doing, Florence? What's up, Leslie? Yeah, I don't like the energy. The energy is trash. It feels manipulative, nasty, like they're mean to you till they have a reason to run away from you, and then they take that, like it fuels their fire and their passion to overindulge is what it feels like. Like that's what they need to really go, like, I don't know what's a proper way of saying it, banging it out with someone else. So now them and this person, like that, like it does something for the passion when they go have sex with someone else, knowing that they argued with you. Like that's their get back. So it's like they keep a relationship, but not for relationship reasons. It's just because it does something to. It's like a fetish. They're using you like a fetish, but it's breaking your heart. But it turns them on in a weird way when they go be with other people. I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't think I've ever read no shit like this. How you doing, Avernell Samuel? This is crazy. Spiritually intuitive say they belong in the trash. I ain't lying. Hey, Leslie. Yeah, this person in Authentic Breath with Cecile. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. And if anybody knew that person was doing this to them, you would leave. You know you would. You would be like, you ain't doing me like this. Holy Spirit, can you please give me 5 more, or is it 5 cards? Yeah, 5 more cards, please. Starting off with the Hierophant in the upright. Page up. Pentacles is in the upright. Seven of Pentacles is in the upright. Ace of Cups is in reverse. Ace of Pentacles is in the lighter side. So, okay, so we got the lighter side of the Hierophant. Despite the fact that sometimes this person would take your words and twist them all up, somebody wants to get married. I think it's the Knight of Pentacles because they're always trying to come in with the offer. They never want to be in the middle. It's like whoever this Knight of Pentacles is, you are very emotionally mature. However, thank you, Melissa, for the $1.99 super chat, baby. May God bless you tenfold. I appreciate you. How you doing, Lacan Johnson? You said sounds evil, and Ashlyn O'Brien. It does sound like this person is a little different. I cannot even deny it. What's up, Lauren? Listen. Whoever is in this Knight of Pentacles position, they really are very optimistic. They want this relationship to work. They see this person as their end all be all. We can have money. We can have the happily ever after. You're just trying to get this person to lower their, let you in their heart. But they don't want to let you in their heart. This person is they got some secrets. They hate you, first of all. But they're using their dislike of you as fuel to go hump on other people at a whorehouse. Does that make sense? And if it ain't a whorehouse, they definitely got other options. But I definitely think there is a prostitute or something out here. But this person, so it's you keep coming as the Page of Pentacles and we can start small. You keep giving them olive branches. So this is you, like a Page of Pentacles. You don't want to bite your head off. So it's you keep coming towards them, trying to start over. You keep coming towards them with this dang on olive branch. So, and how you doing, Gloria? But no matter what you offer them, this person never pours nothing back in your cup. See the Ace of Cups? You say how it's somebody snatches it back. So it's no matter what cup you offer them, they snatch it right up. So it's they give you no emotion. Now, you're well, why don't they give me any emotion? Seven of Pentacles. Because this person has other options that make them happy. I know what I'm talking about. This person has multiple options that make them happy. I'm trying to tell you. So it's they are quick to put you in the cold. Even though this is not the Seven of Cups, excuse me, I'm reading it's I do think they got other options. So whether I say Seven of Cups or not, that Nine of Cups, this person overindulges with a lot of people, and one of their people might like a whorehouse. I'm not even kidding. Now here with the Seven of Pentacles, this person is always real quick to shut you out. Take the love that you offer from them. But you know what it's This person is quick to take money from you. Because it's you always try to come out the cold with them. So remember I said it's you always try to come through that olive branch. So maybe one of the things that makes this person happy, see they're real manipulative, is that you look out for them despite them giving you zero emotion. So they take your money, Ace of Pentacles, with their manipulative ass. This is them. You give them money. They're happy. Yay. They gave me money. And then they run over and they pay for their prostitutes. Or whoever they're sleeping with. Whoever they're sleeping with. They take the money and they spend it on their third parties. But I definitely think there is a whorehouse out here. How you doing, Pippa Smith? Wait a minute, Pippa. Okay, I'm going to let you go, man. I don't think you one of my people. Tell the truth, the whole truth. Girl, I am telling the truth. I can't lie on the Holy Spirit, and I don't know what you on. But go on and just keep scrolling, Pippa. You like tarot, but I ain't going to. You like watching it. You like to condemn it. You feel bad when you watch it, Pippa. You should pray about it. Let's see. Holy Spirit, what you got? So this person, you keep trying to offer them this olive branch. You share their money with them. Even know, I'm gonna be honest with you. You got money that you really need to be invested on somewhere else, but I think you give it to them, and then they snatch the money from you, and then still don't give you not an ounce of emotion. See, and leave you out here alone. So it's like somebody wants marriage, and the other person keeps purposely shutting them out, closing them out, taking their money, and going to do something else. Yep, somebody's tricking off somebody's money. You right, JP. You are right about that. So right. How you doing, Sherry? Yeah, this person is doing too much for me. Holy Spirit, do you all mind double tapping the screen? It's like more than listen, about 100 of y'all. Please double tap the screen in the center or hit the 3 dots in the top right corner. It would be such a help. And thank y'all for it's like 475 jewels. Thank you. May God bless you tenfold for your donations, sweetheart. Did somebody else send some money and I missed it? I don't know. I did miss it. Melissa, you sent another $1.99. Thank you, baby, for the $1.99 super chat. I missed it earlier. I apologize. I see you now. Then you sent another $1.99. Thank you, baby. May God give you all your money back tenfold. I appreciate you. I didn't see that earlier. Okay, so this person, despite the fact that you want to marry them, you're basically out here by yourself. Okay, you are. And it's like, you feel like you're in love with the devil. Does that make sense? Despite the person being mean, somebody still loves this person. So it's like, even though this person ignores the shit out of you, this is the devil. This is the lighter side. They keep you bound to them despite... No, listen. Even though one of the things that's interesting about this particular devil card, this is a devil, this is a devil. This one gives you nothing at all. Like hell, like this is toxic. But even if this person is not toxic, you still feel chained to them. But see, when they're not toxic, they just ignore the hell out of you. So it's like somebody gives you zero emotion. They just, see, remember how I said the man was sitting out there on that bench by himself? I put the card back. But remember how I said it's like somebody keeps self-sabotaging the relationship. And that man was sitting on the bench looking sad. So it's like one of the ways that this person, you like them, but you feel alone. And you feel like this person still tries to control you by putting you in situations where you're isolated. So it's like you keep trying to, like they want you to they take from you. You keep trying to make olive branches. They leave you alone. It's like, have y'all ever seen how some people, this is a manipulative tactic where you get somebody to long for you. It's like you give them enough and then they pull back. You give them a little bit, they pull back. You got to watch for people like this. This is somebody who wants to have you, like you can't let them go type thing. They give you a little bit of attention and that holds you, and then they'll run off and then they'll just pop up out of nowhere after a little while of being gone. Like whoever this is, they're very good at ghosting. You see, this devil, if you look at her face, you see how her eyes are closed. But the girl is chained right here. You see how she's still chained to this devil. So it's like even when the person is ignoring them, they still feel like they can't go nowhere. So it's like because they're in love with this person. And even though it's like, I'm gonna be honest, this is it's seeming very toxic. This whole relationship. Hey, Miss Songbird. What's up, Tracy Brown? You gave this reading 3. Oh, Lord. Oh, no. Yeah, I don't like this. 7 of Wands is on the lighter side. You keep trying to defend reasons on why you should stay. You do. It's like you replay in your mind, like even though this person gives you no emotion and you want a fair, balanced relationship, you keep defending this person and the relationship. And it's like with the 4 of Wands is on the lighter side. Now, the reason I'm saying it's on the lighter side is because I think you, instead of putting the final nail in the coffin like you should, this is a more positive thing. I think you'd make excuses for this person. Like on why you don't leave. Even though they're creating nothing but chaos. So it's like, I'm going to be honest with you. The feeling of getting somebody lying to themselves. You know you with somebody that's like, you hate the way they do you. They're ignoring you. You have periods of isolation. They start arguments with you. They take money from you. They give you zero emotion. They take what you give them. They go visit a whorehouse and they have multiple options and they like it. And you're just making excuses instead of just looking at the facts. It's like, again, see, this is chaos and conflict. But somebody's out here like, you see how it's daylight, but this looks like hell. It's like somebody's looking at something through rose-colored glasses. This person is not giving you nothing positive. See? Like, that's a pentacle. They could be giving you something positive, but it's really negative. They're not giving you nothing positive, but I'm telling you, it's like, I don't know if you're in love with the potential of what this could be, but that's what it looks like. So tonight, because this, you're very, I did not say that. It's like somebody's very optimistic. I think I said that. It makes sense on why you keep trying. You're very optimistic despite all the red. It's like ignoring all the red flags. I see the red flags, but it's like, no, it'll be all right. This, maybe I just need some time. And it's like, cause see, look, I just noticed there's butterflies over his head. You see them butterflies? So it's like somebody keeps transforming. They third eyes like, these are red flags. Somebody turn the flags green. There's somebody turning all their red flags green. This is what it is. This person ignores you. You make an excuse on why they're ignoring you. This person fights with you. You make an excuse. And then you still give them money. I don't know if you know about the cheating just yet, but, you know, it's out here. So we got somebody who is in love with the idea of being in love. Ace of Swords is in reverse. Uh-oh, looks like somebody's getting ready to see the truth for the matter. Truth for the matter is this needs to come to an end. Hell yeah. You're getting ready to get control over this. You're getting ready to put a permanent end to this because the Ace of Swords, that's my real death card. You're going to put a real, y'all going to end it. And it could be a harsh ending too when it does end. But you're going to, somehow when it ends, that's where you're going to find your strength. Because you're going to really, it's like, and when you do leave them, see, yeah, you're going to go through a transformation. There's butterflies around this girl. You can't see them. There's butterflies all around her in this light. So it's like the moment you have this harsh ending with this person. And so that when I say you have a harsh ending with this person, like this person may, because I see they talk to you reckless. But maybe y'all have one of them conversations where it's like they hit you and then it makes you go, okay, I got to change something. I got to get control over myself. Maybe you decide you don't like being treated like a doormat, you know? So you're getting ready to get control over yourself. And with the world here, even though she's looking back like somebody doesn't want the cycle to close, I think you get ready to tell yourself the truth. I really do. Because see, yeah, I think you're getting ready to tell yourself, High Priestess. So it's like you're getting quiet. And I think when this person talks to you sideways out the side of their neck with this harsh speech, that's when you're going to end things. And when you end things, that's when you're going to realize you got to get control over things. And you're going to take a look back at all the red flags. See how it's all red? Somebody's going to take and with the High Priestess, you're going to step back. And now you're going to see all the things that you did not do, that you could not see. And I think it's actually going to benefit you when you do that because the Wheel of Fortune is on the upright. 10 of Wands is in the upright. Knight of Wands is in the upright. And let's see, Page of Pentacles is in the upright. You're going to realize that you was just giving this person money. And with the Knight of Wands, they was taking your money and rushing off and having sex with third parties. And I told y'all, my Knight of Wands for me. Now, I don't know no other reader that does this. This is what me and my spirit team does. My Knight of Wands is so sexually impulsive. When he's in reverse, he sleeps with both sexes. And I told you. And we keep having somebody that keeps going to visit a prostitute. I'm saying whorehouse, but somebody's doing something. So here with the Four of Pentacles, you kept giving your money to somebody who was taking it and going to sleep with other people, leaving you to carry all the burdens. And even though you was carrying everything successfully, but you know you want something more. So now you're going to get control over the situation. I think somebody's getting ready to leave all of this behind. How you doing, Miss Songbird Shay? Because it's like, you can't keep living like this. Can't no damn body live like this. None of us should be able to live like this. Because this is horrible. This is trash. See? Yeah, because see, you keep giving this person money, and all this person does is create arguments with you. But see, the argument gives them the fuel to go hump on whoever they're going to hump on. And overindulge in these, that does something for, I'm telling you, you like somebody's weird, sick fetish. So it's like, on one hand, you thinking you're going to stay attached to this person. See, this person wants to stay attached to you. Because remember I said, they treat you like shit. But see, they like what you give them. 9 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to stay attached to you because you give them money. And they give you nothing. Page of Cups in the upright. This person barely gives you anything. Anything at all. But they want to stay attached to you because of the money. And then what do they do with the money? Take your money to feel victorious by getting attention from other people. So they take your money, feel victorious by getting attention from other people, even though it's setting off towers with you. They using you. Somebody's using you for your money. But you're getting ready to see it because the High Priestess is on the lighter side. So it's like you're getting ready to see, they've been using me all along. You about to start seeing all the things behind the curtain that you was ignoring. You're not saying anything to this person, but you're realizing, remember how I said, it's like sometimes all we need is somebody to say something. It's like the straw that broke the camel's back. It's like, and then all of a sudden the light comes on. And that's what towers are designed to do. Make the light come on. So when this person talked to you sideways, it was like, let me look at some things. You went into your High Priestess. And when you went into High Priestess mode, you realize, oh, this person likes attention. This explains why they're so cold to me. This person is using me for my money. Oh, okay, I see now. And now you're seeing why you was having everything with this person was like pulling teeth. Why are they giving me nothing? Because they're using your money. They use your money to fuel their overindulgences, whether it's sex, drugs, alcohol, all of that, going to the casino. They need your money. They don't want you. And then they also like crushing your feelings like you're their human punching bag. And after they crush you and they leave you in isolation, it's like a mental game. It's like they give you just enough to keep you attached to the devil. Always wanting more, but this devil was like doing this. Eyes closed, looking up. So it's like this person ignores the hell out of you. It's like they give you just enough to keep wanting to come back. Because see, if you notice here, look at the devil's face. Ignoring. Look at hers. That's my person. See the difference? So somebody has enough to keep them infatuated with this person. But once you wake up, you're going to realize, thank you, Holy Spirit, that what this is infatuation. This ain't love. This what you have with this person is infatuation. What they're giving you is just enough to keep you in a cycle that ain't real. And now you're going to wake up. But when you wake up, that's when you're going to have the courage to burn all this shit down and walk away and not come back. And that's why my Ace of Swords is my permanent death card. The sun ain't going to come up on this again. Because now you see that what you're in is a fake ass relationship where somebody's using your money, giving your money off to go sleep with third party options. And this right here puts you in a vulnerable position. You trying to make it right with them and loving them and making excuses was putting you in a vulnerable spot. And now you're realizing that you didn't have no boundaries because of the way that you was moving. So now with Temperance, you got to say, oh no, honey, let me stop trying to alchemize and fix this person's problems because they treat me like shit. So now instead of pouring out money and helping them to have new financial beginnings and being there for them and say, oh, well, we could do it right. Now look at temperance. So now when you pour out stuff, it looks like a handful of sand. You ain't giving them shit. You ain't giving nobody nothing. No, you get nothing from me. See? Closed off. 4 of Cups is on the darker side. You completely close yourself off from this person. When you wake up, you're going to realize you're going to pump your brakes. Pump your brakes. Because now you see that this ain't that. I'm going to let you go because you just want attention. Now, 6 of Cups is in the upright. You realize that you kept being loyal to somebody who was out here being sexually impulsive. On the darker side. You out here got loyalty to somebody who was out here overindulging with men and women behind your back. Keep it on the down low. Nobody has to know. So you was up here being loyal. Giving loving kindness to somebody who was out here giving it to every freaking body in the street. But once you see it and you connect the dots and you go through this tower, it's all the way on. And now you're never going back. Because now you realize where you didn't have boundaries. You realize that the person that you was with, look at them. They don't like you. This person has no emotion for you. This is somebody who is mean, evil, who only thinks about their self, who only wanted to use you. And now, why was they using you? Because you was the King of Pentacles. You could always provide more money. And so now you're going to realize, it's like the light cuts on. It's like God got tired of you being used, child. And the light cuts on, and now you're going to realize why you was always out of balance. Because you are doing everything. You're giving everything. You're pouring into somebody who is just using you to go fuel their sexual nasty habits, or even their drug or alcohol habits or gambling habits. But they paying for prostitutes too. So it's like now you see you kept giving all your money to somebody who was just going to keep leaving you out here by your damn self. Self-sabotage. This person was self-sabotaging the shit out of this relationship. And this is what's going to give you the courage to leave. See, you used to be blind. See how the lions are blinded? So you was moving in a direction where you was getting nowhere. Because it kept saying, it feels like you keep giving to somebody, but it's like no matter how you talk to them. Remember when I said that 6 of Cups, you can't talk about the past, you can't talk about the future. Seems like you can get nowhere. And now you can't go nowhere where you can't see. See, it's like, y'all, you can't fix stuff. What do they say? Admitting there is a problem is the first step to fixing it. And then once you admit that there is a problem, you got to re-engineer. So you have to reverse engineer. Why do you think she's looking back? And why is there so many damn red flags? Let me take a look back, get in the high priestess mode to figure out what's going on. And once you did, bing, 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 tower. And that's when your wheel's going to turn in your favor. Because you're going to realize why you could never get to happily ever after with somebody who's acting like a king of swords. This person don't like you. They're a criminal mastermind. This person was using you. To go out here and sleep with the Queen of Wands in reverse, that's a whore. I said something about that whorehouse. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I can read some damn cards, baby. And that's that. So now you see why this person never had your back, why they was always being so damn cold, and why this person kept leaving you in the 5 of Pentacles. They kept leaving you out, and it felt like it was raining. And the reason why it was raining is because this person likes sleeping around. They ain't giving you nothing. They like having all these other options. And they like you paying for it. But once you catch on, bank closed. Emotions closed. Oh, child, this is what you're doing to me. Don't you ever talk to me again. Because now you're seeing. Because see, you are a sweetheart. You are. Remember on that 2 of Cups when she was trying to hold his hand? You are a nice person. You're a very jovial, sweet, kind person. And what you want, now you realize you was never going to get it. Because this person they got secrets. They got a lot of secrets. Stuff they probably never wanted nobody to know. Bet everybody know now. Bet everybody know now. Everybody know this person's secret. How to get out. Them secrets in the closet. Because Tasha be out here telling it. I do. I be telling all the secrets. Let's talk about, okay, y'all. This is the Umbrella Oracle mixed with the Moon Seekers Oracle by Street Priestess Tarot. And she's on Etsy if you just want to know. I mixed both of these decks together. So I'm really happy that the light came on, because nobody wants to be used, especially not for your finances to fuel somebody's disgusting fetish. It's a fetish to cheat on you. It's a fetish, like, this person's cold with it. So they manipulate you, they hate you, they use your money. And then they not only, they use shit like hurting your feelings as fuel to go hump on other people. Like, that is cold. Child, if that ain't the devil, I don't know what is. Like, that's cold. That's a lot of emotional manipulation this person was doing. She said, well, it's out now. It ain't lying. It's a lot out, too. This is a lot. But once you know, you can't go back. That's a good thing. All right, Holy Spirit, what you got from this day? What is it that you want the collective to know? What is it that you most want them to know? Holy Spirit, what is it that you most want them to know at this time? First card out, judgmental. This individual may rush to the conclusions. They lack open-mindedness and express harsh opinions, creating a negative and biased environment. Judgmental. Remember when I said that person was also, it's funny they use judgmental, because when we had justice, I kept saying, I feel like somebody keep trying to hit your self-esteem, knock your crown off. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they was doing, like breaking, like they was trying to break you down. And that's why. Because this person is not open-minded. They're harsh, very harsh. And they was always making stuff way more negative. But once you catch on, now you can put up the boundaries to protect your finances and protect your heart, and just let this crazy ass person go who had secret lovers. That's what we are. Somebody had them secret lovers, honey. They had a lot of secret friends. Some of them same sex. You are a secret friend of mine. Whether it's a warm hug or just a little smile, I'm grateful to have you in my circle. This person was grateful for all them third parties and they nasty little self. Yeah, somebody was out here with them secret lovers. They like it too. But you know what? It takes a lot for you to have, it says, fear no evil. You are ready to leave the past behind, even if it tries to haunt you. I'm going to be honest with you. You see how it's raining? But notice here, I want you to notice something. It's raining. And even though it's raining, this young girl, it's like, it says, you should fear no evil. Be ready to leave the past behind, even if it tries to haunt you. You know what will haunt you? The fact that, like, how did I even get caught up in this? You know, a lot of times, y'all, I tell you all the time, forgiveness is not just for you. It's harder to forgive yourself sometimes more than it is to forgive somebody else. Because I've heard some of y'all in the comment, I can't believe I was so stupid. I can't believe I allowed myself to get caught up into this. People say stuff like that all the time. And I need you to understand, don't let your past haunt you. Listen, you could let the past break you, or you could let it make you. That's a choice. You could either take this and let it haunt you and go, I just can't believe I was ever involved in something like this. Or you could say, God, teach me every lesson I need to learn from this so nothing like this happens again. And I become an unstoppable force. See, there's always two sides to the coin. You could either look at the negative side and now you're running from it because you're embarrassed. Oh my God, I'm embarrassed. How could I be so dumb? How could I do this? Or you could take pain and transmute it into power. The choice is yours. What side of the coin do you land on? That depends on you. And just like, I don't know what your name is, baby, with all these symbols. The one who said rain is cleansing. Oh, reframe. Hey, baby. Reframe said, rain is for cleansing, and it is. It's time for you to clean your life up. Let go of the things that don't serve you. Get that dirt off of you. Get them nasty spirits, because this person was laid up with a whole bunch of people. You got to get all that off of you. You got to clean your life up of every person, place, or thing, even the thoughts that aren't serving you. Negative thoughts, listen, Beating yourself up for how you got involved in this is not going to help you at all. You got to take the lesson and grow from it. So cleanse, baby, cleanse. Take your salt bath. And rain is, it symbolizes cleansing. You know what I'm saying? Wash that stuff away. But what remains make you stronger. Transmute, transmute, transmute. That's what we need to do. When we have bad thoughts, bad feelings, bad thoughts, transmute, child. You got to go start transmuting stuff. Don't let that stuff fester and grow. Transmute. How you doing, Black Mask Soul? How you doing? And Maddie, welcome to the channel. And y'all, please forgive me because, you know, the chat be getting stuck. And I don't know if, I don't know. I don't want to keep going back. How you doing, Keenan? So if you towards the bottom, I see you. How you doing, Red Queen and Paula? I apologize if you were in the middle and I missed you. It says agitator. Someone in the mix who is a natural disruptor and not in a positive way. So then let me tell you. So there's also somebody in here being an instigator. So this is letting me know that, listen. And notice how this moon is behind her head. Spirit is giving somebody more information to this storyline. There was somebody who was telling this person to do some of this shit. Because it just said there's someone in the mix who's a natural disruptor and they're not in a positive way. Somebody was throwing, part of why this person was treating you this way, because there was somebody telling them to do it. And with that moon here, you know, the moon likes to reveal those hidden secrets. That was a secret. So there it is again. So there's another part to the story. There's another person sticking their 2 cents in, telling this person to sit out here and treat you like trash. It just don't stop. Hey, Cynthia and Pamela and Paula. So ain't that something? Now, this person is going to say, only a child. You were only a child, and whatever burden you carry, it was not your fault. You've grown, you've learned, you've evolved. Now it's time for you to be gentle with your past self. Somebody going to blame it on their childhood. Well, see, what something happened to me in my childhood. Is this why you sleeping with everything? I don't know. But that's not for collective to figure out. Listen, if you got a childhood wound, and this goes for any one of y'all that's watching me, one of the biggest things empathic people can do, but that will sometimes get us in trouble, is thinking that we can save people. You can love somebody and still not be able to save them. Oh, their mama was so mean to them. I'm going to love them to death. But this person's so cold, they're not going to receive the love. Oh, I was molested or whatever when I was a child. You know what? I'm going to love them and I'm going to always respect their body and show them they don't like that. You can, listen, you could be the right kind of love and it not be received because the person does not love themselves and they have not did the self-healing work to go back in their childhood and heal stuff. If they ain't nobody did the work, I don't care how much you love them, they're not going to receive it. And you're going to hurt yourself trying to make them take it. This person didn't see you. And I looked like you was a really good person. And it's like, you see, it even says right there, working together. You was always trying to work together with this person, but they weren't receiving it. But probably because of stuff they went through in their childhood. It could have been some neglect, some abuse. You know what I'm saying? It could be some SAs out here. It could be a lot of stuff. And this is why this person was never working with you. So it was like literally trying to, you know how, let's say you try to push a boulder up a hill, but you crushing yourself with the damn boulder. Stubbing your toe, rolling off to the side, and then you like trying to start over, and this person's not working with you. So it's like you kept trying to save somebody who was not ready to be saved. You're trying to love somebody who does not love themselves. And if they can't love themselves, they cannot love you, and they can't receive the love you're trying to give them. Doesn't make you a bad person, but that means you're going to have to take a step back. They're not ready to work together. This person got some toxic ways, and I'm going to be honest, and they didn't feel guilty with the stuff that they was doing to you. They didn't feel guilty. Not even the least bit. It says, see, Spirit is saying it's time for you to carry your own. It's time for you to carry your own. You're only responsible for your own problems, not that of others. You have got, listen, this is for, I'm getting a cold chill. This is for all of my empaths. Especially if you like a super empath. You got to learn that you can't save people like that. You do have healing energy. But when somebody is really ready to receive your healing energy, they're going to take it, transmute it, and come out better. You won't have to feel like you're in this by yourself. When people really want to change, you will see it. You will see it from the inside out. This person, Spirit is saying, worry about you. Work on your self-love. Because see, this person, they were throwing their projections on you. Remember I said they keep knocking that crown off your head? Well, because they don't want to wear their crown. So if I feel bad about myself, then you need to feel bad about yourself. Listen, how can I be happy? Remember I said you come in at the beginning of the reading, I said you come in and talk about, oh, it's such a lovely day, the sun's out. What's happy about it? Well, they're like that. So they're going to project that awfulness onto you. Because misery loves company. This person don't see the joy in the day like you do. So they actually hate you because you're holding a mirror up of what life should look like. And they hate the image that you're showing them. Life could be better. And they hate it. They hate this. Oh, you mean, so they don't like positive people who have positive self-image. Because you're holding up a mirror that they don't have that. And so now they hate you for showing them that, hey, the way you talk to yourself is trash. You got to be careful. You just need to worry about you. You need to just worry about you. And if you notice, it's a lot less rain if you just worrying about you. You in a lot less chaos, a lot less trouble. We're just worrying about yourself. See, Spirit says, there you go again. Thing wasn't working. What's up, Rochelle? It says here, Spirit says it's time for you to start taking a closer look. Okay? There it is again. It's time for you to start really using your intuition. Spiritual discernment is really, really big for you, collective. It's time y'all start using it. And if you don't think you have a strong spiritual discernment, I tell you all the time, you need to ask for what you don't have. You have not because you don't have not because you didn't ask. You got to ask to receive. God, I need help with my spiritual discernment. I need you to help me to be able to read energies that are healthy for me versus things that are not. And I need it to be super sharp. You got to get this together. That third eye should be seeing, like cutting through all the bull. Okay? It says, because when life presents you choices, you don't want to just glance at stuff. And you need to go deep. So like, if you would have honestly did this, instead of jumping into a relationship with this person, if you would have just sat back and really listened to some of the things that this person said, you would have knew right away you need to pull away. One of my red flags is, for instance, and y'all, some people gonna like what I say, and some of y'all ain't gonna like what I say. You ready? Somebody tells you that they had an issue with their parent, and they're mean as all hell. You see the red flag. You meet somebody and they look like they hit women. They look as angry as that King of Cups looked out here. I remember meeting someone and saying that. I'll be honest, you beat women. Red flag, ding, 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 ding. But what did I do? Oh, I don't want to judge a person. No, look closer. Somebody tells you they never got along with their mother. They never got along with their father. Red flag, they're telling you who they are. Everybody ends up leaving me. I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad woman. Everybody always blames me. They don't take personal responsibility or own their shit. They will project and blame everybody for themselves. This is somebody who is not done. They're emotionally immature and they don't know how to self-regulate. They will always blame someone else. They're telling you who they are. So if you take a closer look, you will not make excuses and keep going deeper into the relationship. You will see the red flag and go, I need to pull back. They will tell you, if they talk about their past relationship and they only tell you all the things that their person did wrong, red flag. It takes two, and people have to own their shit. And one of the things I teach every last one of y'all on this channel is you better own your part of your story. How did you fall in love with this person who's an abuser? How did you fall in love with somebody who, even for my fellas, who was a gold digging whore, who didn't cook you meals? See, one yesterday, I almost died, y'all. Let me tell you something. After the reading, I'm sitting here and I'm trying to get ready to put the title on the reading. I see a little short. This boy worked 12 hours. Asked his girlfriend what was for dinner. She said, we got some ramen in there. He said, I don't want to eat no damn ramen noodles. I just got off a 12-hour shift. And he was like, I just don't understand. He's sitting on the bed going, I just don't understand why you don't cook. You don't do anything. And he said, you don't help me with anything. And she said, it's not my job to help you. He said, so you take my money and I buy you nice stuff. He said, I buy you Louis bags. I buy you all these bags. She said, I need those. You don't need to eat meals every day. You don't need to eat meals every day is what this helper said. And he was sitting there and I was like, she's telling you who she is. She's telling you how she views you. She's telling you I'm using you. She's telling you her red flags. And you're completely not seeing the relationship needs to be over. But see, you got to get into the habit of taking a closer look and pulling back the layers. So when you hear these things, your intuition should be like, stop. The moment somebody tests your waters and they show you who they are, let me give y'all another example. Let me tell you another example. There was a young lady who I told y'all, I shared this story before. This was a short. I seen this. No, it was from a Reddit post. I seen it on a short, but it was based off a Reddit post. Okay, the girl was sitting with her boyfriend, had been dating him for 2 years. He seemed like he was very, very loving. They're sitting there watching TV. She's working on her laptop doing her work. He asked her, can you please hand me the remote? She's distracted on her laptop, focusing on work for her job. She accidentally picks up her cell phone and hands it to him. She chuckles. Oh my goodness, I'm so silly. Picks up the remote to hand it to him. He literally starts berating her, calling her, you dumb bee. How could you not have, the mask slipped. But she had been with this man for 2 years. In that moment, you know what she said? You need to get your stuff out of my house and you need to leave now and never come back. Her friends and family, you're being extreme. No, she's protecting herself because he was pretending this whole damn time. Because it was an accident. She chuckled and still handed him the remote. Why I gotta be all these? Why you berating me and calling me all out my name? I mean, he went overboard. Like she said, he blew up on her. And she said, I can't do it. I can't do it. Because it starts like that. And now the next thing you know, you're in an abusive relationship. When you see small flags like that, you got to know when to cut. That is strong spiritual discernment being effective right there in that moment. So y'all got to get into the habit of when you feel something and you recognize something, I can't fix that. So somebody talking about, and I'm going to be honest, and no offense to anybody who's been locked up. If you did, it's because that down low stuff is becoming a little bit too much. It is. It's too much. It's too much. But if you've been locked up for a good point of time, some of them was gay for the state, and then they come back and then they try to live these double lives. And so now it's like that's too much. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. They might like it all, and y'all be ignoring them. You come out and I'm so glad he been locked up for 15 years and now he's home, and you don't think. You're not dense, baby. You way more smarter than this. But you're ignoring all the red flags because you want love. But this is love in all the wrong ways. You got to wake up. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. Because those decisions will shape your future. Every day we make choices and decisions. And so if you ignore these flags, then you keep going. This is how you fell into this. Because, see, you didn't just wake up one day and somebody was cheating on you, hitting you in your, abusing you. I'm not trying to physically, mentally, or verbally abusing you. That shit didn't just start overnight. It was steps. It was choices. It was decisions. Little by little that led here. It was maybe there was that first smack and you didn't, I'm sorry, I mean that. Then they give you flowers. And see, now you're accepting, you're telling this person, I'll accept this when you do that. It be little stuff like that that push you on a pathway to something you don't want. You got to recognize the red flags. And that also applies to my fellas, because sometimes y'all meet toxic feminists too. And sometimes, and listen, and let me, excuse me, and for my same sex people out here, sometimes y'all can be in some of the most toxic relationships I done ever seen in my life. Two women, I done seen a woman beat the hell out of another woman. Y'all can be just as toxic as heterosexual couples. So I'm talking to you too. Y'all better recognize the red flags, and everybody deserves respect, regardless of your sex, orientation, or color. Do you understand me? So you got to set the tone. You cannot come over here and do that. People will treat you the way you allow. You got to own your shit. This person don't own their shit. You got to own yours. I don't care what they do, but I'm caring what you do. Because you're supposed to be the one on a higher level of consciousness. You're supposed to be the one who sees things. You're supposed to be the one who can cut through the bullshit. You. Because you on this channel. And the light exposes what needs to be changed. That has to change. You got to change. You can't go, well, they don't own it, so why should I? No, that's petty stuff. When you're a child, you think like a child. But we are adults. We eat solid food. So you better start acting like an adult. That's immature behavior. And that's a red flag. Listen, I love y'all. This is why I have to say it. Listen, sometimes people, they gloss over stuff. And I just got to tell you straight up. We got to change stuff. We got to do better. See? And it says smart mouth. Notice there's a moon here. See, because again, a smart mouth and attitude might feel cool, but strength lies in kindness and understanding. Choose words that build up and not tear down. I tell y'all all the time, people do two things. Either they're going to build you up or tear you down. That's a red flag. And even if you are the person, if you want people to be around you and you want genuine people, you cannot keep tearing people down because you ain't did your self-healing work because of something that's been happening to you in your damn childhood. You need to go sit on somebody's couch. Because on this card, it says, you've grown, learned, and evolved. Be gentle with yourself in your past. It is your responsibility to fix you. When you was a kid, mama, you could blame mama, you could blame daddy. But the moment you become an adult, it is your job to fix even the stuff that they may have broken. Go sit on the couch. Go get the help you need. You got to do it. You can't expect, well, I'm going to go get me a good girlfriend and maybe she'll love me. Because a lot of times, what y'all don't see is you done picked up some toxic behaviors that you ain't worked out. So guess what you're going to do? You're going to relive the dynamic between you and mama with your new girlfriend. And it's going to be toxic. A lot of times, that's why y'all don't realize the relationships you have, you're just reliving that what you're trying to get out of somebody else what mama or daddy didn't give you. I don't know if y'all know that or not. You don't know that, but that's what you're doing. You're trying to heal something from the past with someone new. And you can't heal the past like that. You gotta go within. You gotta do that. You can't expect somebody else. Well, my dad didn't love me. And, my dad was narcissistic and he ignored me. And then 9 times out of 10, you go out and you find somebody who is narcissistic, who don't respect you, who do the same damn thing. Remember the girl who I said, remember her mom? She had she had just got married, told him, don't smash my face in the cake. We spent thousands of dollars on this dress, thousands of dollars on my makeup and my hair. Don't do it. And he did it anyway, and her family thought it was funny, but her mother had smacked. That was a thing in her family, and her face split open at her 17th birthday. And she said she was bleeding, and her family and had paid all that money. Her own family didn't respect her. So guess what she did? Found another man, got grown, found a man who did the same thing. She was used to the pattern of disrespect. Y'all don't be seeing the pattern. But see, this is why Spirit said, take a closer look. You got to take a step back sometimes to see the full view. Because when you up close and you're in it, you never see. Damn, I'm reliving the past with my new person. You never see it. And watch how you talk to each other. We are here to build up, not tear down. If you're trying to build somebody up, but they're steady trying to tear you down, let them go. They're not ready to receive your healing energy. Let them go. Because guess what they're going to do? They're going to destroy you trying to help them. And it's not fair that you're pouring positivity into somebody, but they're steady giving you negativity. Now you can become bitter. Now your self-esteem goes down, and now you're in depression, and that's not fair. That is not fair. When I cut it, it says composure. It says tackle every obstacle with gratitude, self-assurance, and enthusiasm. So listen, why does it say every obstacle, we're going to tackle it with gratitude? Thank you, God, for these life learning lessons. Thank you for showing me those red flags, showing me my mistakes so that I don't have to repeat them. And I truly do understand it. So it says self-assurance. You got to tell yourself, I got this. I believe in me. I do make healthy choices and decisions, and I can do it. And I know that I can live a positive life if I am willing to make the changes. Speak life into yourself. The world will tear you down. Every day we got people talk to us crazy. Shoot, I had one day I was at work. We had the last holiday we had. My boss stood up in front of all of us and said, remember that day I started reading real late? I think I started like 10:20. That day, that next day, oh my God, she let me have it, boy. She did. She told us, the entire station, y'all suck. Every last one of you. That's the worst. Y'all are the worst. And I told her, I said, you know you're wrong. You shouldn't talk to people like that. I can talk to people like that. That's not how you talk to adults. Because if your boss talked to you like that, you would be complaining. If you want respect, you have to make sure you can't just accept stuff like that. People make mistakes. It was a lot that day. Everybody was overwhelmed. But you can't just let people slide. So sometimes you got to say something. You ain't got to be rude about it, but you can't talk to me like that. You got to set, because you set the tone. Okay? And we're going to leave it there on this day. Let's get y'all some tea leaf oracles. Y'all, I like the tea leaf because sometimes it predicts some of the stuff that's coming up for you guys. So we're going to pull just a few of the tea leaf from both of these decks here. And then we're going to call it a night. Okay? But I hope y'all are learning something here, because this is what this is about. So that when you are in your next relationship, you don't repeat the same mistakes. Because a lot of times, I told you, you keep finding the same person, different spirit, same spirit, different body. Y'all ain't doing the same old same because you ain't did the work. And we all have to do the work. So really, everybody, when you break up, male and female, gay, straight, or otherwise, you all need to take a period of time and go, okay, this relationship didn't work. Why didn't it work? Well, they did this, and this. And then after you finish talking about them, I'm going to tell you how spirit did me. Okay, I know what they did to you, but let's talk about what you did. Do you know how humbling that was when spirit did that to me? Let's talk about your role in your story. And now God was like literally showing me, how did you get here? And they started making me reverse engineer how I got to this person treating me the way, and how did I come to accept it? That was very humbling. And then it was like, okay, so I can't blame this person 100%, because there was choices and decisions I made, flags I ignored, and I had to own that so that I could change to become a better person should I want a relationship again. Because otherwise, it's just going to keep repeating. If you don't go back and learn how you went wrong, you're doomed to repeat it. And sometimes you find the same old person. Oh, gosh, that's the worst. Every time I date somebody, it just seems like I find people who end up being a cheater. I remember one girl came in the comment, every man I date was on the DL. What? Every man? Every man? Girl, I would have just stopped dating at that point. I mean, what is wrong? Why do we keep picking the same old same? You got to figure out where the mistake is. I just want y'all to see it. Y'all, did you just say, for real, Jay? I'm serious. Somebody was in my comments and she did say that. And you laughing, but I'm so for real. What's up, JJ7 and Jonathan? What did you say? It happens. It does. A lot more than people think. Shoot, some men pick women who talk down to them. Why? Because their mama talked down to them. And they didn't even fix their childhood wounding. It be like that. Holy Spirit, what you got from this first deck that you want the collective to know? How you doing, Ari B100? All right, we got horseshoe. Somebody's got some good luck headed towards them. Beetle, good fortune. I tried to tell you. Look at this. Look at this. Barrel, it says you feel something is lacking in your life. Perhaps it's love, money, or goals. So somebody else is experiencing a lot of luck. Okay, good luck, good fortune. Money's on its way. But somebody else feels like something's missing in the area of love, money, and life goals. Okay, and then it says stork, news of a birth, a new business, or an opportunity. This is probably with the one who's experiencing the good luck. It says broken wishbone, a wish will not be granted. This is probably with this one here, this barrel. Because see, there's somebody here who is feeling like they're lacking something, and it's probably because their wishes aren't being granted. Now, why would your wish be granted? Before you go blaming God and the universe, they just don't see the good in me. You got to go within. It's part of the reason why your wish is not being granted, because you did not meet your part of the story. So what is the part that might happen if you have a wish? Let's say you got a goal, right? It says lacking money, goals, or love, but you don't put the time in to invest in your relationships. You're always too busy. When your person tries to talk to you, you ignore them. That's one reason why your wish might be, it says it won't be granted. You want something, but you're not doing the work that's required for that thing. Remember I said sometimes you can ask God for something. See, I don't know who these people think that just, I don't know what people think God is, a genie, but certain things you ask God for, to whom much is given, much is required. Sometimes you got to be approved for that kind of thing. You want love, but you treat people like crap. I want somebody to really love me, but you can't treat people like crap. You can't treat yourself like crap. You want somebody to love your body, but you don't love your body. You want somebody to I want somebody with money, but you blow a bag every chance you get. I really want this such and such job, but you have no self-discipline or no commitment. And when you fail the first time, you never try to get back up. You just, oh, well, you have no follow through. A lot of times the reason why your wish is not granted, not because of God, it's because of something you lacked. Think about what I just said. Holy Spirit, let's get one more for this little group over here. Guess what? I hope you picking up what I'm putting down. See, Vine, seek out information that will help you. See, it's your responsibility. Your responsibility to have a creative response to your situation as it is now. What you don't know, you need to go figure out where you went wrong. You can ask the divine. You can, if there's something that you lack, then it's your responsibility. I have a problem with self-love. Then you need to sit down and figure out why. Is it because you was tore down? Do you need to go sit on somebody's couch? This is you coming up with this response. Because it says you want to seek out information that will help you. Well, vines grow all over the place. But sometimes if you don't watch vines, like I said, they can get out of hand. So sometimes you got to retrace your steps. So this is what you need to do. So for whoever it feels like their wishes are not being granted in love, money, or goals, you need to find out where you went wrong. And if you need to go sit on somebody's couch, then do that. It's no other grown person's responsibility that you're dating to figure that out for you. That's your job. Okay? All right, so let's go on to the next one. Spirit, can I get like 3 more from this, and then we'll pull the bottom and the top. I need 2 for the other deck and 1 for this one. Okay. And okay. Okay, it says feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. So it's somebody around you in your camp. Okay. They are not sincere. So this is for the one that's getting financial blessings. So pay attention to who's around you, because Spirit is saying it's time for you to let that person go. They're not like, listen, and notice that they're telling you this after they said you have a new business opportunity, good luck, and monetary goals headed your way. So this is Spirit saying, hey, and notice it's a feather. So this is coming from your spiritual team. It's saying, hey, we want you to get rid of this person because they don't need to be here for your level up, because you have a door. And it says opportunities are waiting for you. This person cannot go through this door with you. So somebody in Spirit is saying there's probably a few of y'all, there's more people that need to be booted out before your blessings come. Now, this other person, remember I just said about not getting their wishes? It says somebody is a rat. Someone is working against you or behind your back. Bear, danger, especially when it comes in money matters. So this person who feels like, remember I said they feel like something's lacking? Could it be because you're not being financially responsible with your money matters? So it's like, instead of being in control of the bear gets wild. Why? How does the bear get wild? Overspending, more credit card debt, taking on more credit than you can pay back. You know what I'm saying? What is that? What it's like you spend more money than you have coming in. That's that danger. But then also, it says someone could be working against you. Remember how I said you didn't, in this particular tarot thing, somebody was taking money and giving it on prostitutes. That's somebody working behind your back, baby. You better find out where the rats are and let them go, because that's crazy. It says grasshopper. Situations are in the balance that require carefully handling. Somebody needs to hey, it's time for somebody to get their life together. Whoever this is, finances and everything. It is time you get your life together, babe. Okay? Situations are definitely like you need to get your scales balanced. But whose responsibility is it to balance the scales? Yours. It's your responsibility to balance your scales. At the bottom of the deck, something happened for some of you guys in August. I'm not sure if it was positive or negative. I'm going to just take what's underneath it. Okay, I see what it is now. Back in August, some of y'all may have found some disappointment in a friend or lover. And if it wasn't you, it could be whoever is over here who has these problems in their love life, in their goals, and in their money. Maybe they found out somebody they were attracted to let them down. Okay? And I'm going to pull two for you. We'll pull yours from the top of this particular deck because I pulled theirs. It says cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life, or angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. Anytime you feel like there is some sort of dissatisfaction with life, you can always lean in on your angel team, and they will help you with some spiritual guidance, and they will protect you from things being broken. Now, how do they do that? Because they're going to tell you how to, like how I just said, you got to see the red flags, but that requires you breaking it down. But it also lets you know you got to have a strong relationship with them. Because how else are they going to tell you this stuff? If you decide that most days you don't talk to God, you're not present, you're missing all the signs of synchronicities and omens, then how can they tell you? You ask for help, but then you're not present. You ask for help, but then you really don't talk to God but once a week or once a month. They could be trying to help you the whole time and you're missing it. Pay attention. Pay attention. At the bottom of this deck, we have elephant. A long journey will either physically or mentally will leave you wiser in the end. Some of y'all have been on a long journey, a self-healing journey where you had to, your person threw you into learning a lot about yourself. A lot of y'all have been in hermit mode, and it was a mental journey for sure, but some of y'all are getting ready to travel. Owl is also, take some good advice from a wise person. When you hear wise instruction, please take note of it. Don't be silly. It says for somebody's dealing with a fair-skinned man. He could be light-skinned, white, could have light-colored eyes, don't have to be. He could be white, don't have to be, but shout, People come in all shades and colors in every race and background. So it doesn't have to be a white person. This could be a light-skinned Latino, a light-skinned African-American, a light-skinned Asian, a light-skinned whatever. Whoever this is, they got lighter skin. Or they could just be white. And whoever this is, they have a dealings or relationship with a man who has blonde, gray, or white hair. So somebody could be dealing with a fair-skinned man and tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. Don't rush the process. Take your time. Now, this is hard for a lot of people, especially fire signs. Why am I telling you to take your time? Because it's important that we have strong foundations. A lot of times we build on stuff because we want to hurry up and get there. But whenever you try to rush something, mistakes will be made and more mistakes than are necessary. You want a strong foundation, and this is why you want to go slow, because that's more sustainable. Okay, baby steps. And when you fall down, we do what? We get back up again, just like a baby when they learn to walk. Because if we give up, I want y'all to keep that visual, because you don't normally look at stuff like that. Like when you teach a baby to walk and they try to take their first steps and they fall down, what if you never picked them back up and made them walk again? They would just be crawling forever. We would all be crawling. So won't be afraid to get back up again just because you fall when we cut the deck. Hey, overall, there's a lot of success headed your way. That's a big old star. Success is headed your way. When we cut this deck, it says hat. You will be playing a different role. Some of you guys are getting ready, a man or woman of many hats. Somebody's getting ready to put on a new hat that they never wore before. Good luck. Good luck to you. Somebody has romance headed to them, and another person has discord amongst friends and family. Keep all of these things in mind. I want to thank the Most High God, His Son, Jesus Christ, the Holy Spirit, and my spiritual team. They did that. They always deliver, boo. They always deliver night after night after night. And JP, my boo. That's my boo bear right there. He always hold a girl down. Thank you so much, JP, for your love and kindness. Me in spirit, we appreciate you so much. And Winter, welcome back. Winter with a Y. How y'all doing? Listen, thank you for being here. Please hit the like, share, and subscribe. We are definitely doing Ophiuchus tomorrow. And for those of y'all, the reason I didn't do it, my baby, my dog I've had for the last 10 years, she passed away this morning. She had 4 seizures. So I was busy. I've only had 45 minutes of sleep all day. 45 minutes of sleep. And I still came out here and rocked the house. I just didn't get to do Ophiuchus because I was in my fields. So tomorrow I will do Ophiuchus, and we will still do the collective at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central for the collective. But Ophiuchus, the 13th zodiac sign, if you're interested, I'll be doing that before we do the collective read. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, baby.